Every time I hear anyone on video talking about money or personal finance, the question pops up: do you rent or do you own? Even when you are in a private party with friends or in a family reunion, people are very interested whether you are a homeowner or not. The problem is that this market could be a lot different in January as it is today because of all the problems we have today. So you might think buying in a high market is a dumb idea. But if you wait too much, then you're wasting money on rent and you have all these rules if you live in an apartment complex. So what should you do? In this video, I will go over several scenarios of buy versus rent, so you can analyze them and see whether you should keep renting or go ahead and buy in this crazy market. Hi there, my name is Jaime Shekaiban and I welcome you to my channel, The Foreigner in America, where I teach locals and foreigners everything they need to know about producing money, keeping the money and multiplying it, specializing in the markets, real estate and businesses. So if you're someone like myself who loves money and wants to be successful and free, please subscribe to this great channel and hit that bell so you follow up on my 2 weekly videos. Also check out my blog, Instagram and social media under the same channel name, and take a look at this book, which is a very solid read if you want to improve and be above average in every aspect of your life. So I will leave a link below for you to check out. So without further ado, let's begin. Buying a house is part of the American dream. It's like getting married, having a kid, owning a dog or a cat, and mowing the lawn on the weekends for fun in the suburbs. I'm not going to talk about all the other stuff since I will get in trouble, so I will concentrate on buying a house, especially the first house. When you buy a second house, you already know the process. I mean, you went through it, you have some money on hand from the sale of the first house, and you're more mature in the process. The problem comes when it's the first time you do it, since it's scary and everyone is putting a lot of pressure on you buying, family being the worst. One thing I will be very clear is that I'm not going to repeat other gurus' ways of buying a house. I will tell you my own recommendations and I will use math to my advantage because I'm a math guy. When you rent, there are certain benefits you get. This includes free maintenance, you don't pay property taxes, your insurance is a joke, and you don't care about the area or the keep-ups. If the area goes bad, you simply move. When you rent an apartment, your rent can be very cheap, especially if you share a 2-bedroom with someone else. The big cons of renting an apartment are the rules and the space. Living in a 600 square foot apartment is not nice. And not being able to play loud music or use a charcoal grill or use the pool past 10 p.m. or all this parking and stupid rules make you tired. And if you rent a house, I mean, you're literally throwing away your money in the trash can because the difference between what you pay in rent versus what you pay in a mortgage is about 10 to 20%, and the benefits are zero. If you share a house with more people, then it could get cheaper as well. But again, sharing a place with people is complicated, especially the older and pickier you get. Some people are very messy, some people are loud, they steal your food, etc. You never know how bad someone is until you move in with him or her, aka marriage. The question to answer in this video is, should I buy a house right now in this crazy market? Or wait 12 months for it to stabilize and maybe drop prices a bit and also the interest rates. Let me show you some math. First thing you need to do is tell me your income. I don't care how much you make per year before taxes and deductions. I care how much money gets in your bank account every month. If you work on your own and you have a variable income, then average the last 6 months and give me that number, okay? Put it in the comment section. The next number I need you to come up with is the amount of money you have in the bank available in cash. This is in the form of savings. I don't want you to give me your 401k, IRA, or emergency fund money. Leave those alone. Just plain savings in cash, and put that in the comments as well. Now, leave those two numbers alone for a bit, grab a drink, and relax. The ugly truth comes next. You need to tell me what kind of money you owe, meaning you need to make payments on every month. This can include car payment, student loans, credit card, past due, debt, personal loans, or other mortgages if you already own rental properties. Put that number down in the comments as well. Besides those three numbers, which are the only numbers you need to have on hand to calculate whether you are ready to buy a house or not, you need to think if you plan to live where you want to buy long term. Because a house that is bought and sold in less than 5 years loses money, because you need to pay the realtor a 6% commission on the sale. Make sure the house is rent friendly, meaning that you can rent it high enough for you to cover all the expenses if you decide you don't want to live there anymore and you don't want to sell it. Okay, now let's do some math. This is the interesting part of the video. You take your income, you subtract the debt, and you come up with a number. That's called the net cash flow. And the other number is called your net savings. As of the recording of this video, the mortgage rate for a 30-year loan with a 720 credit score is around 7%. Don't get too caught up with the down payment just yet. I will do 5 scenarios. I will do a $200,000 house all the way to a $600,000 house with $100,000 increments. I will do it quick, so stay with me. For a $200,000 house, the total payment including mortgage, principal, interest, and taxes and insurance is $1,522. Down payment is $40,000. This means you need your net savings to be $40,000 and your net cash flow to be 3 times the payment. So $1,522 times 3, $4,566 per month. That's for a $200,000 home. For a $300,000 home, the total payment is $2,221.73, and the down payment is $60,000. So your net savings should be $60K, and your net cash flow should be $6,665.19 per month. For a $400,000 home, the total payment is $2,920.64, and the down payment is $80,000. So your net savings should be $80K, and your net cash flow should be $8,761.92 per month. For a $500,000 house, the total payment is $3,619.54, and the down payment is $100,000. So your net savings should be $100K, and your net cash flow should be $10,858.62 per month. And for a $600,000 house, the total payment is $4,318.45, and a down payment of $120,000. This means your net savings should be $120,000, and your net cash flow should be $12,955.35 per month. Before you blast me in the comments saying, "That's too much money, I will never be able to buy anything," there is a way you can lower the payment so you can afford more house. It's to increase the down payment. This is considering a 20% down payment. But if you go to 30 or 40, then you will be able to afford more house than this. If you go less, 3.5%, 5%, then you will be able to afford even less house than this. What people do is combine incomes. So when two people work and make money, they combine their incomes, and then they can afford one house. It's like each other is affording half a house. So imagine you're a couple and each one of you is making $6,500 a month. Take home pay. Well, you can afford the $600,000 house if you saved $120,000 for the down payment. If you cannot afford anything, then what you should look at is a condo. You could buy a condo, a 1-bedroom condo for cheaper. You don't need a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house to be by yourself, really. And condos do appreciate just like houses, while renting one is just appreciating the landlord's pockets. Now, if you don't have any cash savings, you cannot buy a house, period. If you break even every month paying debt with your income, you cannot buy either. You need to have net cash flow, meaning money left on the table after taking care of obligations. You use a third of that to pay for a place to live, while the other 2/3 is to live and save. Do you want to keep working that job that you hate with a boss you want to punch in the face? Then go ahead and buy a house with more than a third of your net cash flow. Worst mistake someone can make. Another mistake is to rent forever. So have a plan. Save your money, use your partner's money as well. Find creative ways to make more money, and find a house that serves your numbers, not just your needs. Trust me, you will be happier at the end and you will thank me. But remember, take control of your life and take control of your money. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and found useful information, give me a like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any one of my 2 weekly videos as soon as they come out. So have a great day. Don't lose any money, and I'll see you next time.